In this video, we're going to be looking at Microsoft Query's comparison operators, specifically the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not, and between comparison operators. Let's get started. So I'm going to create a new query. So I'm going to go and click on Create, Query Design, and I'm going to use my patients table still. Add it and close. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit so I can see. And I'm going to bring down my fields that I would like to look at. I can move this up a little bit. And the first comparison operator I want to look at is the greater than. So let's say I'm just going to run this query. And what I want to do is I want to see all my patients whose days stayed, whose days stayed is greater than 3 days. So to do that, I go back to Design View, go to Criteria under Days Stayed, and I'll type in greater than 3. Greater than 3. Run my query, and what that does is shows me all my patients whose days stayed is greater than 3 days. Next, we go back. Let's say instead of greater than 3 days, I want to see less than 3 days. So I'll just change that to less than 3 days. And what I'll do is I'll also sort it, just say in ascending order, just so it's a little bit easier for us to read it. And I'll run it. And what I'm seeing now is, and I'll just scroll down slowly, for my days stayed, I'm seeing all patients who are less than 3 days. Less than 3 days. Next, let's say this time, instead of greater than or less than, I want to see greater than or equal to 3 days stay. Greater than or equal to. So what this will do is it will show everybody who has stayed 3 days or greater. So 3, 4, 5, etc. days. I'll run my query. And again, you can see here, starting with 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 12. Back to Design View, and let's say this time instead of greater than or equal to 3 days, I want to see less than or equal to 3 days. Less than or equal to 3 days. Run the query, and this time under day state, I'm seeing less than or equal to 3 days. And if you notice, I put less than or equal to 3 days, so it will show 3 days. It will show 3 days. Back to Design View. Let's say this time, I want to see all patients who days stayed is everything but not 3. Not 3. I don't want to see 3 days stayed. I want to see everything but. I want to see 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, etc., but not 3. And to do that, I go less than, greater than, less than, greater than sign, no spaces, and 3. And what this less than, greater than sign means, it means not. Not. So not 3 days. Everything else but 3 days. Let me run the query. And if you notice here under day state, I will get 0s, 1, 2, and I get into from 2 to 4, because remember I said not 3 days. So it'll show me all day stayed except 3 days. Not 3 days. Not 3 days. The next and last comparison operator I want to show you is the between operator. Between. So let's say I want to see for day stayed, everybody, all my patients who stayed between BETWEEN space 3 space and space 5 days. Between 3 and 5 days. So what this comparison operator will do is show me all patients who have stayed either 3, 4, or 5 days. The between operator includes the 3 days and the 5 days, and of course everything in between. Let's run the query. And under day state, we can see here it includes 3, 4, and 5. Let's go back. And let's just do one more just to make sure here. Let's say this time I want to see between let's say, I don't know, 2 and 6 days. Run the query. And again, 100 days stayed shows me all the patients who stayed between 2 and 6 days. And remember, between includes, okay, between includes those two numbers, includes the 2 and the 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the last one we'll do is, let's say, patient ID. I want to see greater than or equal to patient ID 0020. Run the query. And now I haven't sorted it here, so let me just sort it. And you can see here, all my patients greater than or equal to 20. And it starts at 20 and all the way down, okay, etc. to 100. And that's how easy comparison operators are.